Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. You really need to bear with me. I had a work deadline today and I have been up for like 27 hours. I have had a few hours sleep since, but I couldn't stay asleep. It's been a long week, I'm very tired. And like an hour after submitting to the deadline, my SciFier box arrived. It's like a little present saying well done. And I could have held off opening it. I could have just not recorded it. But I'm really excited about what's in this box, so I did want to capture it and I wanted to open it as soon as I could. But just saying, bear with me, I am a smidgen bit sleepy and a little bit delirious. But when it comes to manga, I can't stop myself. So a few weeks ago, Liddy Moon had a SciFier Buy With Me stream, and obviously I have no self-restraint, so I joined in with her. I have previously, I'm sure I've said a few times now, tried to hold off my sci-fi orders and do like one a month from the first. Now Liddy's stream was towards the end of the month, it was like the 28th, 29th, so I just let myself do it a few days early so I could join in. But I am still just counting this as my July box of new releases, basically. So it'll still even out in the wash. I'm not like mad at myself. I was happy to join in a couple of days early and I'll just maintain and then go back in for August 1st. I think we just need to dive in. We have got just the one box today, but as Ben has told me multiple times, it is a very heavy box. 18 kilos, I think it said. But I think he's told me like 5 times now and he's like, try lifting it, try lifting it. I'm like, why would I lift it? You told me it's 18 kilos. It is currently Isekai month in the server and I have been failing quite badly because of my work deadline. But now that that is all good and dusted, I hope to jump back on that and I hope I have some Isekai in here that's really going to get me excited and motivated to get back into reading. Ugh. Let's throw all the bump out. If you want to know how many volumes I ordered, I don't remember, but it is a dense box from the looks of it. Oh gosh. Is this just one? I think there's just like 2, but they're all the way down. Gosh. Let's just rip it open then. Yep, I can't lift that. Okay, so here we have Grumbly Dreaming, volume 22. I love the series, it's hilarious, it's dumb, it's incredibly lewd. I highly recommend it if you're into that humour. Case Closed, volume 94. What is going on this cover? Anyhoo, I've said it a few times and I stand by it. I plan on doing some form of Case Closed related video when I hit 100 volumes. Do some reading. Oh, hi Yuna. Still a little bit off. I don't think I'm like staying up to date. Like 95 might now be out, but I'm mostly staying up to date. It's definitely a series where if you fall too far behind, you can't find volumes as easily. And next we have Plus Size Misadventures in Love Volume 1. I mean, I usually often will grab random Volume 1s that I see pop up on SciFier, often incredibly blindly to give them a go, and this was one of them. I have since seen some questionable stuff about this series, so I'll read Volume 1 and give feedback and see how it handles things. Wolf's Daughter, A Werewolf's Tale Volume 1. I think I've seen like 3 or 4 different people read this in the Discord server or across Instagram as well. I've seen a lot of people reading this one. Hi Yuna. You can't see her, but she is like in this corner. There you go, there she is. I've seen a lot of people read this. I don't know if that like bodes well. It's nice to see lots of people seem to be enjoying it. Oh. You know, I need that one. What are you doing? Can I get this? Can I just excellent. Okay, next I have Kill the Villainess Volume 2. I have started mixing this up with Beware the Villainess, just because it's like a word, the Villainess. Love the colour on the spine. I've been endeavouring to stay up to date with my eyes press, and I've got a bunch in here, so I have a definite bunch of reading I gotta do. I don't remember much about this one specifically. Yay! Punch Drunk Love Volume. That is chunk. That is a chunky one. I love the cover for this. Actually, I love all the covers. They're also colourful and fun to look at. I really, really like this series. It's one of my favourite BL, not even just manhwa, but just one of my favorite BL. I love how like over the top and silly and adorable the main character is, while also being an absolute bucket of fill. All the sunflowers on that, I feel like that fits so nicely for the current season. It's currently like mid-July and it's all really hot and sunny, and I can see lots of like flowers and fields out my window. So this is like perfect vibes. What? It's so thick. Men of the Harem Volume 3. Been enjoying this one as well. It's again just like Remarried Empress, lots of fun political intrigue, except this time with lots of hot guys all vying for the attention of our lovely female character. I just realised she's in a white dress. Is that a wedding dress? Are they fighting over her hand in marriage? Oh, I saw the word naked on the back. Oh. Continuing that Ice Press hype, we have My Secretly Hot Husband Volume 3. Look at that man. I'm kind of interested about the whole like why he's cursed and showing his face will end up in really bad things happening, or believing that he's not ugly will happen, bad things happen, sorry. I've also enjoyed just the whole time of the pair of them like protecting their castle together. That's been really cute. Not sure like if I'd overly rank this highly out of a lot of the Ice Press I've read. I mean, I still enjoyed it, but like I'm not sure yet it'd be one of my like go-to recommendations. Unless you want the hot husband. I'm just like abandoning the other side because we've got loads of Ice Press. I Tame My Ex-Husband's Mad Dog Volume 3. Look at this cover. Damn. Volume 1, like I was like, I have to see a bit more about what's happening. Volume 2 like really got like they aged him up and he got all possessive, she's all possessive. Excellent. Give me some right toxic possessive characters. I would like more, please. So Miki Ogami's Not So Ordinary Life Volume 1. This is a blind pickup. Is that a tail? Where is that coming from? Is that coming from the front? I assume it's a tail. I feel like it's coming out of the wrong part of the skirt, but maybe that's just me. BL Game Rebirth, My New Life as the Hero's Younger Brother, Volume 1. I assume it's an isekai with a title like that. When an office lady is reincarnated in the world of a spicy BL game. Well, it's not gonna be that spicy, it's not plastic wrapped. And 7Cs are usually not too bad on the plastic wrapping. Watch that be my famous last words. I read loads of 7C's BL last month for Pride Month. I tried to read all of my BL one-shots from 7C's. I think of my criteria, there's only one I didn't read. I'm really pleased with myself. Though this isn't a one-shot actually, never mind. So this wouldn't have counted in my list, but it'll count for this month. Oh. Okay, next we have God Tier Volume 1, and this is from a new publisher, or new imprint at least, called Nakama Press. Nakama Press very kindly sent me Volume 1 of Indigo, and while I wasn't a crazy fan of the Indigo story, I really liked the what's the word? The actual volume, like how it felt to hold and to read. I really like that, and it's a $9.99 volume, so that also makes me quite happy. RRP in pounds, that is. So I thought I'll still try and pick up other series from them, and this is the other one that I saw that came out, I think, at the same time as Indigo, so I have nabbed it to try. I have noticed the next one down had a FAQ, and this one is called Pooters. I'm having a questionable moment if that is a naughty word, and if I can show it. It's not just the word poo, don't worry. I can't really show the cover. It is at least a thicker FAQ. I feel like we've had a lot of thinner FAQs recently. This one is a thicker one, though the cost was a bit more pricey. I really can't show much. Oh, it's a collection with 20 artists, including fan favorites like Shindoel, Meme50, Conkit, and another one. I am so disappointed in myself that I know all of the artists that I just named. Next, we got Always a Catch, How I Punched My Way into Marrying a Prince, Volume 3. This is an exemplary. I'm not sure I'd really recommend it, but I've personally really enjoyed my fantasy romance, no matter if it's actually good or not. So it's like probably my guilty pleasure along with bad isekai. Though I feel like even with bad isekai, I don't rush to stay up to date, whereas I keep trying to stay up to date with series like this. What does that say about me? I have no self-control. Hermia, volume 10. I believe this was in the daily deals. I think I'm getting another volume of this every few months from SciFi's daily deals. I think I need like 3 volumes to be complete, which will be lovely after I've been collecting it for so many years. Finding Chameleia, volume 4. Oh, volume 3 ended on such a wonderful cliffhanger. I'm so excited to read this volume, and I love the pastel pinky purple on this cover. Oh, it is beautiful. Oh, it's much more purple in the title on the spine. Oh, I feel like we got like, it just spoiled what was going to happen of the cliffhanger. How dare you do that on the first line on the back? Ah, okay, next we have 2 volumes of Snow and Ink, volume 2 and 3. I read volume 1 last month and I quite liked it, so I thought I'd try and jump step to date. It is just quite a neat, like, different kind of take on a romance, I guess. Going in really blindly, I think, definitely helped me enjoy it, but I really like the relationship between these 2 characters, the sort of lost souls finding each other. Freer in volume 13. This, I think, has been out for a little while and I've just not seen it cheap enough for me to grab. I think I'd hoped to see it at MCM London at the end of May, and it's currently mid-July. It's just, I've seen it about, but just RRP, and I'm not paying that. Volume 12 was excellent, a 5 out of 5, and I can't wait to see more, but I feel like we're going to conclude what is currently happening that I'm enjoying. I feel like we're going to get slower releases of Freerin for a while. I think the manga has been going on hiatus a few times. I can't remember at what point that hits or if we've already hit it and it's like they're spreading out the manga volumes coming out in English, or you don't notice it as much. But it is always a nice day to read a new Freerin. I Wanna Be Your Girl, volume 1, and what is that? Is this another new imprint? Inkpop. Oh, I think Inkpop is like Ink Law, or the same parent. They're both Inklaw and Inkpop are both imprints from Random Penguin House, or just Random House it says on there, but this is for a younger audience if I recall correctly. That's nicely thick. Yeah, going in blind, completely blind, I've no idea. Just grabbing some new volume 1 so I can read them and tell you about them. In the Clear Moonlet, Dusk, volume 8. Now, to be completely truthful, I am not up to date with my volumes of this series. I want to be. I've just foolishly put it on the top shelf of one of my shelves in the living room, and it's harder for me to just casually go and grab them to read without getting my stepladder. It's not really an actual issue. It's really not. But it was nice to see another one come out, and in a bright yellow. I'm always most excited to get yellow volumes. I feel like they're the least common bright color to get, and I just get really excited seeing them. This is a nice cover. The back's real yellow. I can't believe we've still not done one side yet. Ooh, okay, next we have Fire in His Fingertips, volume 8. I'm hoping there's another volume of this because I had accidentally fallen quite behind on this. I think it's because it had such a big gap between a couple of volumes and I just don't think to look for it. And I've missed 2, which is insane. I do think it's a series, though I thank the series for opening my eyes to a smutty romance, I do think it is potentially dragging on a little long at this point, and I would quite like it to wrap up soon, I think. Wash It All Away, volumes 1 and 2. I do think 3 was out, but I don't think it was cheap enough for me to grab. From all accounts that from people that I see talk about it, it is a really nice slice of life, and I do feel at the moment they're the sort of series I'm enjoying a lot. I'm enjoying chill slice of life and comedy, and also system and manhwa. There is a lot I'm enjoying, but I'm more willing to just grab a few volumes from like chill, cozy, funny series. Hence why I've got 1 and 2 of this. Not So Wicked Stepmom, volume 6. Oh, this is just a bundle of pleasantness. It's so nice to have another volume again. It's been a while, I think, since we got volume 5. I think we had a cliffhanger-ish? I can't remember. But I do remember finishing volume 5 and trying to check when volume 6 came out, and I couldn't find it when I read it, so that made me sad. Omniscient Readers, Viewpoint, volume 7. Isepress are going crazy promoting the novel of this currently. I have adored this manhwa. It is like one of the series that sparked my love in system series. This and Tomb Raider King, yes. Excited to have another one. I think I'm quite thankful it doesn't feel like we've got crazy gaps between volumes, so I'm not forgetting stuff too much, but it was really nice to binge like 5 volumes of this series a few months ago. Bugal Course, Song of War volume 1 is also very thick. A new series from Isepress. I do tend to give at least every series from Isepress a go, more or less. Again, going in pretty blind though. I don't know anything about it. I see it's set in the year 1294 on the back, and I think I'm gonna not read anymore and then just read the volume. Eccentric Doctor of the Moonflower Kingdom, Volume 10. I am a few volumes behind on reading this, but I've really enjoyed it so far. It is similar vibes to Apothecary Diaries, except she is a lot more horny. She's great. I love her. I hope this cover isn't spoilery. If it is, I'm so sorry. Okay, we have Villainess and the Demon Knight, Volume 4, Steam Shit. I was a bit worried that this was going to be the last volume because I saw someone share the spine and it's really thick, and sometimes really thick volumes is because they're trying to squeeze it in to wrap up the series, but I don't think that's the case. I don't see final anywhere. Yeah, I don't see final anywhere, so I'm gonna hope this isn't, because I like this one, and it's been a while since we had a volume, and it's an isekai, so perfect for the mom. Catman, and I was gonna say volume 1, but I don't think I see a number. Is this a one-shot then? Oh my gosh. I mean, I love my cat series. I love my cats. Happy to grab any and all cat manga that I find, so obviously needed to grab this one. Okay, we're halfway through apparently, so let's tackle this beast. Can I rip it? Oh, it's so heavy. So I flipped it a few times. I don't think that actually helped me. Okay, what we got? Spacewalking with You, Volume 1. He has an interest in space. Me too. I hope. I mean, I picked up Insomniacs with. I was going to say Insomniacs with You, but I don't think that's the title. I think it's because I'm looking at this. A Viz series with Insomniacs in the title. I thought that was going to be more space focused, and Volume 1 wasn't as much as I hoped. I haven't read past Volume 1. I could be missing lots of space, juicy, beautiful content if I read further. So I hope this one is a bit more, and it's probably going to be to do with friendship and a similar vibe, possibly, looking at that cover, but I'll see. Raw, Star in the Abyss, Volume 1. I've seen a few reviews of this on Instagram, and they seem to be mostly positive, but I didn't read, like, what the story was about. I just read what people's thoughts were, and that was enough for me to decide to jump in and give it a go. It's a very interesting cover. It reminds me of like fashion magazines or something, possibly. Is that the vibe? Is that the point? Yay! We got Oshinoko Volume 10. I thought I'd already ordered Volume 10, but according to my spreadsheet I have not. I'm gonna try and binge a few more volumes of this. I binged like 4 volumes last summer and it was a lot more enjoyable read, so I kind of held off on this series for that as well. We also have a load of challenges going on in the Dudette server, challenges to try and get you reading, and we have a new board up and Oshinoko is on it. And I'm going to tackle that board aggressively, so I need to read this as well. Okay, next we have What It Means to Be You, Volume 1. No, completely blind, don't know at all, but I rather enjoyed not just my 7 Seas manhwa, but manhwa in general. So happy to give any of them a go, really. And that is a really nice cover, though he has very broad shoulders. At Your Service in Another World, Volume 2. I was devastated to read that this is, oh my gosh, I was devastated to see that this is complete at 2 volumes because I really liked Volume 1. It's probably going to be way up there in my favourite steamship titles. So yeah, I was really like bummed to look it up and be like, oh, how long is this? What do you mean it's only 2 volumes? This is going to be one of my first reads for sure. Loved by My Two Fiancés, Volume 3. Is this the final volume? Usually they're good at putting final on them, but these ones haven't. Now I'm a bit concerned about that Villainess and the Demon Knight now that it doesn't have final on it, but I'm fairly sure these last 2 steamships are the final volumes. Gosh dang, I'll find out when I read it. Mixed feelings on this one. I was completely thrown about what the 2 fiancés were. Genuinely didn't expect it to be this. I'm surprised it's gone on for this long though. I did think this was going to be a 2-volume series, but no, we're on at least 3. But we'll see if this is the last one. Next we have New Recruit. Is this the final one? Blistering Finale. Steamship 7 Seas, why are you letting me down? You used to be so good at putting finale on these. I know Cakes in the Dudette Discord server has loved this one. I haven't finished my Volume 1, not because I don't like it. It was a fun read. I just got distracted reading something else and I haven't got back yet. But if it's complete, I'll try and read all 3 together. soonish, I promise. Sidekicks. Oh, there's the other Fire in His Fingertips. This one was volume 7. I can't remember if it was at 9 or a 7. But yeah, I have 2 now to read back to back. Isekai Samurai, volume 1. Actually, Isekai Samurai. I mean, Isekai series, it felt again incredibly appropriate, but also I do just love Isekai. And sometimes it's fun just reading some like fighty Isekai. We'll see what this one's like. Okay, next we got Sketchy volume 6. I think I made a slight mistake. I thought I had volume 5. I do not, I don't think. So I'll have to sweep that in my next order next month. I rather enjoyed volume 1. I enjoyed volume 1 more than I expected to. Also, these volumes are just so luminous and colourful. I can't help myself. This bright orange, beautiful. Also, their hair is matching. Oh, we got Solo Leveling 12. I think this has been out a little while now, but because I don't rush to do orders, I've not grabbed it yet. We're close to being complete on Solo Leveling. We've only got like 1 or 2, maybe 3 more volumes. I mean, the novel series is only 8 volumes long, though I would have probably expected at least 2 volumes per novel, sorry. There is a sequel series, but I won't get into that because it is spoilery. But this has been hype. Everyone is loving it. It's great to see. Next we got Blurlock 19. I swear there is like a volume of this coming out every month. I mean, I know it's quite far ahead in Japan. I don't know if it's like hit the 30s, but it is like good into the 20s. I don't know if we're just like trying to catch up and it's going to slow down again, but we are really going at a pace with this coming out in English. Glasses with a Chance of Delinquent volume 2. I do enjoy a good Delinquent series, apparently. It's been a newfound enjoyment of mine the last couple of years. I also, spoilers for volume 1. They do get together in volume 1, and sometimes that's just really refreshing with a high school romance, that they don't beat you out the bush. We get to like see them together and their like relationship developing. Okay, so I have been unbelievably excited for this one ever since it was announced, because the synopsis and how it's described really just feels like a knockoff Otherworld books to put on the bean counter. And this one's plastic wrapped, so yes. But it sounds like a very similar premise. I can't wait. This also is very high on the read list. Also, it's an isekai. Heroic Tale of the Villainous Prince. This just looks cute. I don't know if it's an isekai or just like a general fantasy, but enjoy these kind of series. Next we have got The Feisty Omega and His Twin Mates, volume 1. I assume this is only going to be like 2 or 3 volumes as well. They're never that long. Yeah, okay. It sounds questionable and yeah, okay. We'll move on. Dashing Zadian is Icy Protege, volume 2. Volume 1 was so cute. I really liked it. It was one of my first reads in Pride Month, I think. I think it was unintentionally. I think I just unboxed stuff and was like, this is on my list. And I look forward to it more. It was so cute. Is age gap, but like both consenting adults. Age gap. Oh, we got another Eyes Press. We have Dark Moon volume 7, and this is the final one. I've still not read my volume 7 of Seven Fate Shako, but I have finished Star Seekers. And it is nice to see that all these K-pop series wrap up, because none of them have been that good. This has been my favorite one of the lot though. I don't see how it's gonna end well. I think it's just gonna end. Oh, we got another steamship. The trapped former Villainess wants to escape from the sadistic prince, volume 2. Also a good fun one. I say fun in quotes. Lots of questionable behavior, lots of red flags, lots of concerning content. Please do check, say, Storygraph if you want to see details. But I am excited. Ooh, Evil Secret Society of Cats, Volume 3. I don't know if this only has 3 volumes, but I did realise that all of my cat series by Pandania, I was missing one from this one. I didn't have Volume 3, but I think I'm up to date on the rest of them. I want to move them together so they're all on my shelves. I love these. I love the dumb cat comics. 4 comas. I wouldn't like rush to recommend these to everyone, but if you are a dumb humor cat fan, absolutely 100%. Business Proposal 9. I have 8 on my to read pile and I've just not gotten to it yet. Also, it's yellow. We got another yellow. This I think is complete at 10, so we have 1 more. So I don't know at this point, do I wait to read 8 and 9 till 10 comes out and read them all together. I might. Perks of being Nesclass Herod Volume 4, one of not only my favourite Eyes Press manhwa, but just one of my favourite series. I really loved this one, and I'm quite excited looking at the cover of this. It looks like we're going to get a jump, a time skip, an age up. I have been waiting for this one. I got Volume 3 in December last year, so I've been waiting a while. I'm very excited. Next we got Tokyo Babylon Volume 7, which is the final volume, and it says it right there. Thank you, Yen Press. I think that's complete, so now I can read this all together. Oh no, I won't flick through. I won't accidentally potentially spoil myself, but yes, complete now at 7. Sweet Heat Before Falling in Love, Volume 1. Oh, it is a steamship. Excellent. The CEO and his fated Omega. I do love Omegaverse stories. Like, regardless of male, female, male, male. I've not read any female ones. Is Love is an Illusion spin-off? Is that a woman one? Anywho, I just love the whole, like, fated mate stuff. Like, story reasons why they get intensely in love real quick. So excited for another one. Black Blood, and this looks like it is a one-shot. Is it? Oh, it's a boy's love. It's a boy's love? It's a robot. Or have I just been really rude about robots? I did so good at cleaning up my 7 Cs one-shot BL big format, and this falls into that. So I should try and read this to keep that down. Monthly in the Garden with My Landlord, Volume 4. I think this was in the daily deal, so I absolutely snapped it up. I think Ben has read some of this. I haven't yet. I can't remember. He's read so much more GL than I. I'm so behind. Lydia's going to be ashamed of me. Loving Moondog, Volume 2. Another steamship title. A steamship title is not Plaster Wrapped. I was not crazy on Volume 1. I think there's something odd about how they look on the cover, but I think that's just me being like fussy. Anywho, staying up to date with all my steamships anyway, regardless. Excited. It's a little chunkier than some of the others. And our final volume in the haul is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime 25. Now, if you've seen my last SciFier unboxing, you'll see that I picked up 26 and realised after I did the order that I had missed 25. Quite devastated considering how much I love the series, and it just must have slipped me by. Because sometimes there's quite big gaps between volumes of this coming out. And I was good, I waited, and I threw it into my next order. So I at least do have 2 volumes of this to read together during Isekai month as well. How joyous. And there we have today's haul. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company while I'm really tired. I want to do so much reading, but I should probably go back to bed. Or eat something. I haven't eaten in a while. I have so much goodness here to read. If you're interested in my thoughts, do check out my reading vlogs. I am doing them monthly. Some of them have taken me a little while to film, but I have been filming them monthly and posting them. And if you're interested in early access to my videos, do check out my channel memberships. It is 99p a month. Or if you just enjoy the content, do remember to like and subscribe. Lots of manga content. I love manga. Oh, it just makes me so happy. And if anything here has caught your eye that you'd like to pick up yourself, do remember to use code Caketinz on SciFier for 5% off your order. Otherwise, I'm gonna crawl in a corner over there and die a little. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye!